This is Iron Trader. It is Thursday morning, so it's time to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, market, ETF. Please like to subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Okay, now what do we have here? Now, yesterday's low was 74.91. Today's low so far is 75.21. So far we have an inside day. So we got to see how it all shakes out here. Now, if we lose this 74.91, this is the candle that we were basically looking at right here, okay? So you're looking at 75.06. That was the top of that candle. Well, it got a little bit lower there yesterday. So what we want to do here is it held this candle right here, okay? So this was basically 73.82, okay? So that is going to be the next level here if this 74.91 is lost, okay? So then we come down to this candle right here, and then what we want to do is we want to look to the bottom of these candles. So you got 72.98 here, you have 72.67. We looked at the top there, you have 72.34, we have 71.19, and then we go 70.22, and you got 69.90, and then you just take this all the way down, 69.69, until you could probably even get this retest all the way down here, sitting at 67.05, okay? But we got to see if it keeps on selling off here. Now, when you look at your RSI here, you're getting to not oversold conditions, but you're getting right there at the bottom there. Your MACD is still bearish here. Your green is over your red here. Doesn't look like any sense of curling up here. So the key today is what you want to do is watch yesterday's low. Okay, 74.91. That is going to be very, very critical. If that falls off here, then we just go right to the left of your chart here, follow these candles all the way on down here until we can find support. Now, what we're looking for is a higher low like we had today, or a red dog where it blasts down and then closes on up. That's usually a good sign where you have a reversal. So some kind of reversal candle. So far right now we have an inside day. It could happen. So on the upside, what we want to do is look to the bottom of this candle right here. Okay, so you're looking at 77.09 here. That's your next level here. And then look at yesterday's high. That's 77.53. And then we come right into this 78.21, your 200 SMA here. That is going to be very, very strong resistance. So what was a nice support level is now resistance. Now, again, if you can get above that, then we looked at this 8 SMA up here. You're looking at 79.39 here, basically here. But you can see how this 8 SMA here just rolling over, and see how it holds that price right on down. Okay, it's very, very important. I know the 8 SMA, but I tell you, it's very, very key the same way with the 21-day. So now you got your 21-day rolling over here. Your 50-day here is, it's kind of flat, kind of a situation, but it looks like it could roll over here. So just watch on the upside here, the bottom of this candle here, that's 77.09. Yesterday's high, that's 77.53. And then that 200-day, 78.21. If it gets there and what kind of reaction it gives. If it goes higher, then we know exactly where it's going to go. It's going to go to that 79.40 area, okay? On the downside, watch this key level here. Yesterday's low, 74.91. If that is lost here, then we just follow these candles here all the way on down here. But your next target here is going to be that 73.82. All right, let's take a look here on a weekly and a monthly. Okay, we have the weekly chart here, okay? So what do we have here? Well, you can see how this 8-day it just rolled right over here, okay? So now if this crushes that and goes below that 21-day and heads towards that 50-day, it's going to be very, very difficult here to get any kind of juice going up. Now, yesterday, after the pit close, I posted a seasonality chart here. So if you want to take a look at that seasonality chart here, it actually is playing out pretty good. If you didn't have that whole war issue there, it would have played out probably pretty perfect. But anyway, it's coming right on off here. So realistically, it's really a time to go short here, or however you want to trade it down to the first week of December. And then you want to go long the first week of December there till basically about the first week or so in January. And then you want to go either short or flat until the end of February here. But anyway, let's just take a look at what we have here. Now, for so far here, you got a nice series of lower lows here. We follow the candles here, but the critical one here, if this falls off here, like I pointed out, that 73 and change, you got the same thing here, the 73.26. This is your 200-day. That is going to be very, very key support level there. Now, again, if that is lost here, then you're going to come down to the 69.96. That is going to be your target, and it should hold here pretty nicely. If it doesn't, then we looked at this 50-day here. You're looking at 68.77. And then we come down here to your 67.05, and then you could come all the way down here to this level here, which is basically your 63.64 here, like we have on this price channel. Okay, so on the upside now for the week here, you really have to get going and get back to this 78.25 here. That is going to be the key level. If you could close above it, then you could have a good shot at maybe going back to this here, 81.87, and maybe even at 85.25. But I wouldn't get too excited about that right now. It just, you don't have that time of the year. The seasonality is just not in your play. So you look at the RSI here, you're headed right on the way down here. You got the bearish cross here, which I've been pointing out here. The green is below the red here. That's not a good scenario here. So bottom line here is, if this keeps selling off here, watch two key levels here. Watch that 73.26 here. That's your 200-day on your monthly. And then if that is lost here, watch this 69.96, basically 70 level there. Might be a possible for a good short. Now, again, this could take time to get all the way down there. It doesn't mean this could rally up here and then come on down here. But the ultimate target here is going to be this 200 SMA here. But we'll have to see how it all shakes out. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. Okay, natural gas here. Let's take a look here on the old daily. Well, this is just not looking good at all here. Okay, we had a gap down, and now you got a series here of lower lows. Now, yesterday's low here was 3.058. Today's low here so far is 3.055. So we have a lower low here again. Now, basically, if this keeps selling here, and when you look at here on your RSI here, you look at your MACD, that bearish cross here, this is really the target here. So you're looking regularly 299, roughly the $3 area here, that this could come down here very, very easily. Right now, natty gas is sitting at 3.09. But that's what we're looking for here. Now, again, on the upside here, you want to look on the bottom of this candle here. That's at 3.099. Then we want to look at today's high, 3.14. Then we come up here, 3.18. And then we have your 21-day here at 3.02. Now, if it can get above that, then we look at the bottom of this candle here, looking at 3.249. We have, excuse me, 3.295. And then we looked at the top of this candle here at 3.295. And then you have this key level 8 SMA here, 3.34. But you can see how this 8-day, see how it's rolling over. See your 21-day here. See how that's rolling over here. That's really not good here. So we got to see how this all going to shake out here. If this does rally up here, you're probably going to get stopped right at that 3.21 here very, very easily. On the downside, just watch this key, basically a 3 level here. Now, on your 8-day here, on your weekly chart, what are we looking at here? Okay, you're looking at 3.13 here. So that'd be an upside target here if you could get that high. On the downside here, you watch this 50 SMA here. So you're sitting at 2.97, which lines up pretty nice here. Basically that 3 level here. I mean, it could come slam right on down, close on up. Now, again, if this level here is lost here, well, your target is going to be this 2.86. And then right below it here, we got your 100 SMA here. You're sitting at 2.82, which lines up very, very nicely here with the bottom of this candle here. There's your gap. Top of this candle here, 2.78 is your fill here. But we got to see how this all shakes out. Usually this time of the year here, natty gas here would be running up here. But seasonality here right now, it's just not shaking out here. And the weather isn't really, what you call it, that bad here. So on the downside here, watch this. I say this 50-day here, this is going to be very crucial. If that is lost here, then we come all the way down to your 21-day at 2.83, which lines up pretty nice here with this 2.82 here. But if we can hold this key 8 SMA here, then we can have a nice rise right on up here. But we got to just to see exactly if it can close back above here. But then you have this level here, this 3.21. That's going to be very, very difficult here. But let's just see how it all shakes out here. Okay. Now the numbers are supposed to be out here at 10:30 today. On the EIA report, but we didn't have no numbers yesterday. They're doing some kind of software update, so I have no idea if they're going to be coming out here today or not. All right, I'll have more for you after the pit close here at 2:30 on crude and natural gas, and thanks for watching.